Oh, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, life has been hectic. Business has been thriving, my personal life thriving, minus the big red brick in the garage as you see. However, there is some movement and I wanted to give you guys an update about it. So, I don't know if you follow Dan at Normal Guy Supercar. I suggest you subscribe to his channel. Super cool guy. And I found out on his channel that Clay Thom from CNC Motors.
Yeah, it looks like Clay filed for bankruptcy. The big one. Item number 20. How much do you estimate your liabilities to be? He checked the box between 10 and $50 million.
That's horrible news for the victims involved. People who are seeking to get money from him because they have been defrauded. They gave him their cars. They never got paid for it. And these cars are wrapped up in all kinds of different messes for each individual case. It's crazy. So I can't believe he did that. I think that's a real low move. Sounds like a move that someone's going to do before they go to jail. I don't know, but that's my speculation. Another thing's been going on here. I didn't really know how you insure a fraudulent Ferrari. Now, when I got my insurance policy through Assurant, I got that actually before I bought this car. I had the VIN, I had already wired CNC Motors money, and I wanted to make sure that I was fully covered, that if anything were to happen on the way home from CNC Motors to Northern California, where I live, that I would be covered. Now, I didn't know that it had mechanical issues at the time. I didn't know about all this fraud mess. As far as I knew at the time, I was just buying a car and driving it home. That's when all the problems started happening. But I was thinking about it. I was like, well, after I found out about the fraud, I was like, how does this work with insurance? Can you insure a fraudulent car? Do you have to prove to them that you bought it? And if so, how do you do that? So anyways, on December 24th of 2021, when I was driving down the freeway and I saw the smoke billowing out from my rearview mirror, I immediately pulled over and I made sure that the car was okay, not gonna go up in flames and all that stuff. But I did call my insurance company because I was worried. I was like, man, my policy is about to expire. I wanna know, like, am I even covered for anything? So I have to say, Assurant has been nothing but a dream to work with since this. I had a great investigator. We've been in talks for a little bit. He had wanted to know about the CNC Motors situation. Apparently they're fans of the channel. So thanks guys for subscribing. Is that going to be bad news for me in the future that I have all this stuff out on YouTube about all the bad stuff with the car and the insurance going to watch and say, well, Matt, we think that you're pretty upset with the car and you probably lit it on fire. I mean, a few people have said that to me. I like to live an honest life, and whatever I put out there publicly is the truth. I have the documentation to back it up. And in fact, I think filming videos and documenting it like I am doing is the best thing for the car. Many of you can disagree with me, but I really do feel in my situation, the YouTube channel has been very successful. So they saw the channel. They actually sent out 3 people. One was an arson expert, one was a VIN verification, and then another one was a special investigator. These 3 gentlemen came into the garage and they evaluated the car. Now, the arson specialist, he didn't find any signs of an actual fire. What happened was a mechanical failure had caused the radiator hose to blow and then leak coolant all over a very hot part of the car. The VIN verification expert, they wanted to just make sure, because all the fraudulent stuff that's happened with this car, they want to make sure that this is the car that's in fact insured. So they looked at my paperwork, they looked at the VIN, they walked around the car, made sure that nothing was like scratched off, removed, adhered again. And so that was actually kind of cool. And I'm really happy that I had that happen, because now I know that I actually own the car that I bought. Well, I say own lightly, but This is the car that I bought. The VIN does match up to the paperwork, so that's really good. And then I was talking with the arson guy, and he is so cool. He has a 99 Miata that he actively races on the track, and I had a 99 Miata when I was 19 years old, and we just had a lot in common. He was just a super cool guy, so it was a very positive experience. And Assurant even offered me some money back for the tows that I've had. Not everything. I only got about $400 back out of like the $3,000 that I've spent so far between transporting the car from Upland, California to here to all the tows when it breaks down. So, hey, a little bit's better than nothing. I paid $1,500 for this up front when I got it, and it was an agreed upon value of $80,500. When I renew my coverage, I'm going to actually do an agreed upon value of $115,000. A lot of you folks in the comments, pretty rough, but also the majority have been very positive. But a lot of you guys are saying, dang, Matt, if you can't afford a Ferrari, then, you should get a Civic, you should get a Mustang or Camaro. I did budget some money for repairs when I bought this thing, but I didn't budget $50,000. I know a lot of you guys said I should buy those less expensive cars, but man, this thing has appreciated. I mean, it would be a good investment if it was working and all that stuff. So we're gonna cross the repair bridge when we get there, but I'm very confident in my purchase with this car, believe it or not. And once it's up and running, I think it's a solid investment. And I also want to give a shout out to my bank. They're called School's First Financial Credit Union. They have been champs. You guys haven't raised my interest rate from an auto loan to a personal loan. I'm a sub 3% with them. And I know you guys don't have the title, and neither do I, but it's in the works. And once I get that thing, I'm going to give it to you. Now, I owe about $50,000 to them. And so thank you guys for not doing that. If you would have converted my loan to a personal loan, there's no way I could afford like a 13% interest rate on $50,000. That's just insane. I wouldn't know what to do. I don't want to like sever the relationship. A lot of people have commented, oh, Matt, just default on the loan. Who cares about your credit and all this stuff? But let me tell you, as a business owner, your credit is your lifeline. I mean, sometimes you just need cash flow, or a client is paying you late or something. I don't like screwing over banks. Schools has been there since I was, like 18 years old. I've been a member. That's really about it. It's really cold in this garage right now. We're going through a bit of a heat wave, and then all of a sudden it's like ice. So I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and commenting. Talk to you later.